So this is my tutorial for the Sunny Angel holders. I hope this explains it pretty good. I'm not that good at explaining, but if you guys have any questions or yeah, just any questions, like feel free to comment them. I'll try my best to explain it better if you guys do have any questions. But yeah, and if you guys do recreate it online, um, if you guys could please credit me or like tag me, that would be nice, and to see like all of it. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first you're gonna want to start with your color yarn. I chose red. This is for the strawberry, of course. You're gonna want to start with a knot, and then from there you are gonna want to chain 2. So as you can see, 1, 2, and then in the first chain you're gonna want to do 2 half double crochets in there, and then after that you're gonna want to chain 1 and flip your work. But I kind of pull in the end yarn right there. It kind of creates more of a V shape for your work, and then from there you are going to want to increase in each stitch, so 2 increases, which should leave you with 4 half double crochets in total. And then you're going to want to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to do the same thing, increase, and then 2 half double crochets and increase again. You're basically going to be following this pattern for like the whole video, just increasing on the outsides and then filling the insides with half double crochets, and then the same thing, increase, and then now instead you're going to do 4 half double crochets and then increase again. And of course you're going to want to chain 1 and then flip your work and then increase, and then you're going to do 6 half double crochets this time, and then after that you're going to do an increase again. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, and of course again you're going to want to chain 1 and flip your work. You kind of see it's creating like a V shape. Now you're going to increase, and this time you're going to do 8 half double crochets and increase again. So this should basically leave you with like a total of 12 stitches across. From there you're going to want to basically do just 12 stitches across the work for 3 times. So for 3 rows you're going to do 12 stitches. So just 1 half double crochets in each. That's what I meant. I'm sorry, I'm not that good at explaining, like I said earlier, but yeah, just you're gonna do that. Kind of see I'm matching it up to make sure it's good, and then we have the main part, so now we're just gonna have to decrease. So chain 1, flip your work, and then you're gonna want to decrease, and then 8 half double crochets, and then decrease again. We kind of have our forming like a strawberry shape already. You're gonna want to decrease again and then do 6 half double crochets, Sorry if like the skipping makes it a bit confusing. I hope not, but I did have to cut it down a bit. But we're pretty much done at this point. Well, almost. You kind of see on the Sunny Angel if it's perfectly. But because we do have like this green part, it would like cover most of it. So we are going to want to chain 1, flip your work, and then we're going to do 8 half double crochets across just for 1 row. You're basically just going to want to leave a long tail, and then that's pretty much it. And then so we're going to start the same way we started the back piece, which basically we're going to do 2 chain 2, and then on that first chain you're going to want to do 2 half double crochets, and then just pull that in, creating your V shape. Chain 1, flip, and then you're going to want to do an increase for your half double crochet, 2 increases, so increase in each chain, and then chain and flip. You're going to do an increase on the outside layer, and then chain, and then 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, and then an increase again, then chain 1. You're going to want to increase, 1, 2, 3, 4, and increase, then you're going to want to chain 1, flip, you're going to increase, and then you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then increase, so 6 half double crochets, increase, flip your work, you're going to do an increase, and then 8 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's 8, and then increase. From there, you kind of just already got like that general shape that we started in this one, as you can see the matchup. And then so just gonna want basically cover it up. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna do 1 half double crochet in each, so I believe that's 12. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, that's 12 right there. So you're gonna do 12 half double crochets, chain 1, flip your work, and then 12 half double crochets again. You can go ahead and cut the tail off. Make sure to leave a good amount. Like I said, we have the back, the front, and now we need the stem, so then we can sew everything together. So now we're making the stem. which is this part of the holder. So we're going to start. This I kind of just came up on the spot. It's kind of random as a disclaimer. So let me know if you guys have any questions about this one, just because I know it is like a bit confusing. I even had to like relearn how to do it. So yeah. So we're gonna start with chaining 2, and then from then you're gonna want to do 6 half double crochets in there. And then so we have 6 half double crochets, right? What I kind of like to do, just to like, because we're gonna have it like we want it like straight, if that makes sense. We don't want it to form a circle, we want it to be like half a circle. And kind of what I do to do that, so once we do 6, we're gonna do a slip stitch in the ring and then close it. So see, now it's like that. From here, kind of like slip, there we go. From here we're gonna want to do chain 6. So we chain 6, and you want to make sure that we're going towards the half circle, not away from it. So from here you're going to want to do 1 single crochet, a half double crochet, and then 3 double crochets. And then you're going to want to slip stitch. You can kind of slip stitch into this one right here, so not the one directly next to it, but the one after that. From here you're going to want to do chain 5, and then you're going to want to do a single crochet, half double crochet, and 2 double crochets. So we did 2 half double crochets, and the same thing, instead of going in this one, you're going to want to go in here. So you're going to not slip stitch in the next stitch, but rather the stitch after the next one. And then you're going to want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 6. And then you're going to want to do the same thing as you did with the first one. 1 single crochet, half double crochet, and 3 double crochets. And then again skip, and then do it here. And then you see you already have your shape. And then now we're gonna do the right here, this part. How you do that is you're gonna so just see right here, so you're gonna do 1 right there, 2, 3. I hope that's not too confusing. And then you're gonna chain 1, switch sides, and now you're gonna do half double crochets, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, and then another half double crochet, and then chain 1. And now you're gonna want to do a half double crochet, increase, and then a half double crochet here at the edge. And see, you're already getting that shape. And now rather than 3, you have 4. So on the next one, you're gonna want to do 4 half double crochets. And you're gonna want to do it 8 times, including this one. Now we have that,
and I did 8. So as you can see, because we're gonna fold it right here, and so that if you want it a little longer, you can make it longer. So now you're just kind of want to like fasten off, and again, make it like a pretty sizable amount. This one you might want to make a bit longer because we are going to use this to sew on the leaf. Okay, so now we are at the sewing portion of the video, which I have these rings, which for the original one I just tied it on with ribbon, like with more yarn, so you can do that, but I just got this off a keychain. I ordered a pack on Amazon, but you could just take one off a keychain or however. Put that in there. It's a bit stuffed, but I feel like it works. Go ahead and do that and fasten in like this one, and right here too. Or like any other random ones. Don't fasten in like these, at least not yet, because we're still gonna like figure out which ones we're gonna use. Okay, so now that we sewed in like all the ends, as you can see, all those loose ends are here. So we technically only need 2 strings. So we just need this one on here and the string on here. So first we're gonna want to start with sewing this actually. So we're gonna just thread our needle. So to sew this, first we're gonna wanna just fold it right there. See, so kind of see right there, right where it starts. We're just gonna sew that together. Okay, now that we did that, we're gonna want to grab the back panel right here. I'm basically just gonna sew this across. So you can use like darting needles to put it in place, which is what I'm gonna do, but if not, you could just kind of clip it in place, which also works. Okay, so now that we got that, we're gonna start at the closest corner and just follow along the edge, just making sure that this lines up. Okay, so now that we finished that, sewing the leaf onto there, we're gonna want to start working with the front piece, and we're just gonna sew along the edges, kind of like we did with the leaf. So it should be pretty easy, and then you're gonna want to pin it to the edges as well to kind of figure out like the exact placement. Okay, so now we have the almost final product. We kind of just, I mean, you could just finish right here, but I do add a bow on the edge of the strawberry just to make the sunny more firm in there. So I'm just going to show you guys how to do that right now. Okay, I'm not too sure how to properly explain this, but to the best of my ability, basically you're gonna loop the yarn in and out of the yarn of the stitches, if that makes sense. So I guess you could kind of follow what I'm doing, but I didn't do a good job recording it. But you see right there how the stitches pop out. So you're gonna basically loop in and out of that, and then you're gonna go not on the very last edge, but closer to the edge. You're gonna go to the back. As you can see, I did that, and then just loop straight across the back panel, and then go in and do the same thing in the front. So for this, you're gonna want to bring it back up in the main stitch, which is basically that same stitch that you have the yarn. So the yarn's gonna poke out through both the same stitch. And that's basically it. We have your Sunny Angel pouch.